some complex rhymes. And by the way, shout out Tech 9. Go and shut the...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the initial play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. Solid stiff arm. And he has another first and 6. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. On play action, now Brady. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Mike Williams, 26 yards. And the Commanders put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas, the 35. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Hurts. Caught here by DeMarco Murray. And it's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Here's Hurts to throw. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out. Draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
That goes out wide to Murray. They can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more...
They're going on fourth down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They can... On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And brought down, but not good for 19 and a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. 6 yards. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. To throw, it's Brady. And he slings one that's in.
A bit too much trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Play action. Now it's Brady. Calvin Johnson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And makes it across the 20 as his line.
Let's go now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to How are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
And the defense. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Hurts sets up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he'll want that.
Didn't look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. It tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. This is intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. Turnover as they hold on 4th down. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been offense, defense, you name it. It's going well for them.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. He gets it left side to Johnson. Ugly, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now a play fake. Brady. And he takes a shot on the
march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. On play action, it's Brady. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. 25, and he takes this one back into the end. Final minute of this first half, they get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, for them.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll have their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Brady now to throw. He's got a man complete. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing on first down, it's Brady. He's going to take another shot here. And this is taken as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they're going to start this drive. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. The kick by Carlson is good. Ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Pulls it in at the 13. And not much happening on the Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the
offense is thrown at them? Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. And he'll jumper.
It hurt your team.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. Throwing is Hurts. He finds his tight end Goddard. That's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to...
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. And we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got a man, complete. And he'll score, touchdown. Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead.
And I know it's a team game, but right now...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
Heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the... The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember, last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Murray. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He will find a 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Back to 10. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Brady now on 1st down. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Washington. 9 yards. And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point 17. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he will be taken. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Play action. Here's Hurts. And a big loss here as he's pulled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be in.
The effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
To the sideline, and that is a...
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And it's incomplete.
Back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Rasul Douglas picks it. And now look at this, big gain but a fumble. And he'll score. Touchdown. Exactly the way that they drew it up, partner, but certainly not going to complain because the end result, touchdown.
A great outcome.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this is intercept close to a turnover there in the end zone. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. On play action, now Brady. And this is caught by Williams. And he's going to be taken down just... Brady now on 1st down. Left side to Lamb. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. Brady going to throw here. Looking end zone.
He continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Slot man moves right. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. The game. And the Commanders have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will dive it. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Stiff-armed him. And he'll return this one all the way.
Return is not looking great for them today, but if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st down, Hurts. And this is going to fall to the...
This guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
A higher-scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everybody...